Leggari friends, we're so excited to share with you floor kit number 3. Check out the process right here.
Okay, so at this point you have already prepped it, you've taped everything off, everything's clean. You even have taped off the sections where the metallic epoxy needs to go. So we're going to show you how to lay down one section or one kit of the metallic epoxy and kind of how to add in the highlights. So the first thing we want to do is we want to dump out the base coat, and I'm not putting it all the way to the edge of the section I'm doing. So now I want to grab the squeegee or the magic trowel, and what I want to do is I'm going to push the piles to the edge of the section I want to do, and then I'll fill it in the middle. If I put it straight up and down like I'm squeegeeing water, I can move the whole pile. That's not what I want to do. I want to tilt that down at about a 45-degree angle, and I don't want to push crazy hard. I want it to just kind of level it out. At the same time, I can kind of control where the pile goes, so I'll show you. Notice how I have it tilted towards the edge, and I'm pulling a lot of product, so I'm going to let up a little bit. If I just drag the squeegee and apply no pressure, it actually does just about perfect. We use the squeegee to level out the floor about 90% of the way, and then we use the roller and we cross roll it just to help it level out the rest of the way. And you can kind of tell the darker spots, especially when you're dealing with this coffee color, the darker spots on the floor is where it's just a little bit thicker, so it's easy to tell where the piles are at. And notice I'm just trying to fill in the floor at this point. All right. Now that the floor is pretty much leveled out, well, spread out, I should say, I'm gonna grab a roller. I've already de-shed this. I've already rolled this on some Scotch tape, just some standard 3-in Scotch tape. Now I'm gonna find some of the darker spots on the floor, and I wanna saturate the roller. Once the roller is pretty much saturated, here's the key. I'm not going to apply any pressure with this roller unless you really want to move a lot of material. All I'm going to do is allow the roller to pick up the thick spots and take it over to the thin spots. And the way you do that is you let the weight of the roller do everything. So we're going to roll this way, and then we're going to cross roll. I'm just going to start in the middle of the section. I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to start in the middle. When I get towards the end, I'm going to lift the roller up. This is much faster. I'm going to be doing 2 different colors, and my helper's mixed up both colors, and what I want to do is I want to just get a little bit of color all the way across this section. You don't want to get halfway through the section and now, oh no, I'm out of color. So I'm going to take this brass here, drizzle it out, a little bit of black, Now my roller's dripped off, you can kind of see it right here. I'm just gonna roll that back up, saturate the roller again, and because I'm exiting right here onto this piece of wood, I have spikes on, so you want to exit onto a piece of probably thin wood. I'm gonna start on this side of the floor, and I'm just gonna mow this thing down. I'm just gonna go back and forth. I'm gonna try to swirl it randomly, but very, very heavy. I'm not actually pushing down much. I'm trying to just allow it to glide across that floor. I'm doing big swirls, I'll do little swirls. I don't want it to look like a pattern where it's like I've swirled each section. I want to make it look like big swirls, small swirls, so you can't tell what I'm doing. But I want to really, really blend in these colors. So like I'm pushing black over there, I'm adding some brass over there. I can kind of move this vein, so although the vein's here, I can move it over here. I can begin to swirl it in that direction. I can pull some black back over here. You can't really screw this up. And I'm doing lots of swirls. I'm not just passing over a spot like once or twice. I'm doing lots of swirls. I want that to really tone down some of the colors. And I'm just working my way out of the section or out of the room. You might just be working your way into the next section and somebody's already laying out the base coat in front of you. You might be just the designated swirl person.
Hey guys, we hope you enjoyed that video. That was floor kit number 3. Want to upgrade your floors? Check out the link in the description below and order your custom kit today. Don't forget, subscribe to our channel. Check out these other videos for some awesome projects.